Welcome to Eterna Forest, a place where time has been weaponized to preserve the primal heart of Sinnoh. The forest is not haunted, but a temporal anchor, locked in an eternal loop by Dialga, the ruler of time. What's up, YouTube? It's Ev, bringing the blaze back. Today's theory touches on a topic close to many of our hearts. Eterna Forest's serenity played a pivotal role in our journeys through Sinnoh. But is there more to its story? Let's find out. Our investigation begins with the forest's defiance of the clock. It is locked in a perpetual twilight, resisting the natural day-night cycle utilized in Sinnoh. The name Eterna itself signals a place outside the flow of time. Geographically, Eterna Forest sits directly beneath the shadow of Mount Coronet, the sacred peak and Dialga's point of entry to our realm. This location is a critical nexus of space-time energy. The unchanging environment and the repetitive Pokémon encounters all point to a localized temporal stasis field. Most Pokémon found here are unevolved base forms. The few evolved Pokémon, primarily bug types like Beautifly or Dustox, are the exception that proves the rule. Their life cycles feature extremely rapid early-stage evolution. In essence, every Pokémon found in the forest is young, and has not aged past the very earliest stages of development. The old chateau provides the most dramatic proof. The building itself is a temporal mirage, a solidified image of a past moment in time trapped by the loop. Though clearly a very old structure, it exhibits a bizarre lack of decay that defies centuries of exposure. It cannot physically degrade because it's a ghost of a building, an architectural echo held together by the raw chronal energy of Dialga's stasis field. This explains its persistent, pristine state. It is a perfectly preserved, fixed scene in time, projected onto Eterna Forest's landscape. The idea of the chateau's non-physical nature is canonically supported. In Pokémon Generations Episode 10, The Old Chateau, the building and its inhabitants display signs of glitching and phasing out of reality, and actually do at the end, leaving Cheryl and Chansey alone in the forest. This strongly suggests the structure is a temporal construct rather than a stable physical location. The ghostly apparitions within are temporal echoes of individuals whose consciousness was fractured and preserved by the stasis field. They are repeating fragments of their last moments, unable to perceive or interact with modern reality. The chateau is a true physical manifestation of the loop itself. But why would the ruler of time create this loop? It's about balancing Sinnoh's destiny. As the nearby Jubilife and Orberg cities developed, Dialga foresaw a future where the original, wild heart of the region would be consumed by its human hubris and progress. The motive is quite clearly primal preservation. Dialga acted to ensure that a piece of the original wild Sinnoh, a sample of the world as it was in the creation era, would remain untouched by construction and modernization. Our theory is supported by the texts found in the library, specifically the Sinnoh region's mythology. This text details the foundational relationship between humans and Pokémon, establishing the primal covenant that Dialga sought to protect.
Long ago, when Sinnoh just had been made, Pokémon and humans led separate lives. That is not to say they did not help each other. No, indeed they did. They supplied each other with goods and supported each other. A Pokémon proposed to the others to always be ready to help humans. It asks that Pokémon be ready to appear before humans, always. Thus, to this day, Pokémon appear to us if we venture into the tall grass.
This passage is critical. Dialga's goal was to preserve the physical environment that existed when this pact of alliance and mutual respect was strongest, protecting it from future dissolution. The Canalave Library provides the why. The Eterna Forest provides the where and how. To understand the when, we turn to ancient history. In the time of Hisui, where Eterna Forest was yet known as the Heartwood. The Heartwood became a site of immense conflict, culminating in the frenzy of the noble Pokémon Kleavor. This event represented the near complete breakdown of the ancient covenant between humans and Pokémon. The quelling of Kleavor and the subsequent restoration of peace was the pivotal, hard-won moment, the transition point into a peaceful era of cooperation. Dialga, recognizing the sanctity of this newly restored alliance, chose this site for its grand temporal act. By locking the Heartwood in an eternal state of calm post-conflict twilight, Dialga preserved the physical embodiment of that primal covenant, ensuring that the peace established after the Kleavor incident would never again be overwritten by future chaos or destructive human development. Eterna Forest is a temporal dead zone for human technology. It is the ruler of time's permanent guarantee that the foundational, wild balance of Sinnoh is protected and preserved forever. Is Eterna truly Dialga's paradise, or are we missing the forest for the trees? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure to like this video and hit that subscribe button for more chilling Pokemon theories just like this. But for now, this has been Ev, bringing the blaze back, and always remember to keep on blazing.